International Partners.
Smoove and Turrell.
Für die ganze Vielfalt dieses schönen, reichen Lebens.
Ladies and gentlemen!
It's Canny O'Clock, it's live and pre-recorded, all the way from the beautiful town of Wadebridge. It's your main man, Mr. Smoove, and his trusty little sidekick, Mr. John Turrell. This is the Northern Call Experience!
Well, good evening, everybody, once again.
Hey, that was a good to be back experience that I just did
As
there.
a proper redhead.
Oh, it was. I'm feeling a little bit dizzy.
Yes, it's the last show of the year. What a year it's been.
John's birthday tomorrow as well. Happy birthday to me.
John had to think how old he was. It took him about, how long? At least 10 minutes to realise.
It was Jamie who told me, wasn't it? In the end.
So he's going to be 45 tomorrow.
I know I look about 55, but that's just the hard paper round that I've been on.
You're only as old as the woman you're feeling.
Well, Nicola's older than me.
There you go then. All right, then let's find out all about Wadebridge. Shall we now?
Welcome, my dear friends and travellers, to what can only be described as a true Cornish gem. Yes, you've guessed it, we're in Wadebridge in County Cornwall. Originally known just as plain Wade, it had a very dangerous ford which was sometimes impossible to cross on a skateboard. So the fine inhabitants built a bridge giving its new world-famous name of Wadebridge. The town straddles the River Camel on both sides, which begs the question, does a camel really store its water in its hump or its river? Amongst other things, Wadebridge holds a big lunch once a year where free music, food and bevy is shared between locals and any stranger that might venture in. Be careful though, there's a wicker man. Rock Oyster Festival is held here every year where oysters do their best impressions of Metallica and Slipknot. Now let's go to the Moldworth Arms, which has been serving a canny bevy since 1607. And let's raise a glass of Cornish cider and say Yaki Data Wadebridge has yours Instagrammer.
So yes, it's just North Cornwall basically, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 5 miles up from Padstow, where Rick Stein has his restaurant, which serves fish delish.
Good to know. Cornwall, the elbow of England.
I do love Cornwall, though.
It's just a bit of a knacker to get to.
It's the
from
one
Gateshead.
Yeah, the one road in and the one road out.
Yeah, via everything else.
Yeah, and there's about 70 billion people going on holiday there.
All right, so this year, this show, we're going to round up this year's best of, like everybody else's, I guess.
The Northern Coal Experience, the greatest show in the world.
But I am going to start the show with a brand new record that has just been released today.
Yeah!
Bit of Space Grapes for you.
listening to the Northern Coal Experience with Smoove and Turrell.
Mr. Turrell, two of the brightest stars in the northern sky. so good to see the light of day after the rain. Come together, we can dance and play after the rain. It's so good to see the light of day after the rain. Come together, we can dance and play after the rain.
With DJ Smoove.
It's gonna take a little time for me to gather your attention. I didn't come to change your mind. No, that was never my intention. To be understood like we know we should, without need for blame when things are not the same. It's so good to see the light of day after the rain. Come together, we can dance and play after the rain. It's so good to see the light of day after the rain. Come together, we can dance and play after the rain. Don't let the past play on your mind. It may confuse your intuition. You've got to leave that all behind. Let's both reset our destination. To be understood like we know we should, without need for blame when things are not the same.
listening to the Northern Coal Experience with Smoove and Turrell.
It's funny how money changes situation. Miscommunication lead to complication. My emancipation don't fit your equation. I was on the humble, you on every station. Someone play young Lauren like she done, but remember not to game the under the sun. Everything you did has already been done. I know all the tricks from bricks to Kingston. My team done major, kingdom one run. Now understand El Boogie, not violent, but if a thing test me, run for me gun. Can't take a threat to me newborn son. El been this way since creation. A groupie call you far from temptation. Now you on ball over separation. Tarnish my image in the conversation. Who you gon' scrimmage like you the champion? You're my win some, but you just lost one. You might win some, but you just lost one. You might win some, but you just lost one. You might win some, but you just lost one. You might win some, but you just lost one. Now, how come your talk turn cold? Gain the whole world for the price of your soul. Trying to grab hold of what you can't control. Now you walk lost for the sight to behold. Wisdom is better than silver and gold. I was hopeless, now I'm on hope road. Every man wanna act like he's exempt. The need to get down on his knees and repent. Can't slick talk on the day of judgment. The movement's similar to a serpent. Try to play straight, how your whole style been. Consequences, no coincidence. Hypocrites always wanna play in the sin. Always wanna take it to the full out extent. Always wanna make it seem like good intent. Never wanna face it when it's time for punishment. I know you don't wanna hear my opinion. There come many paths and you must choose one. And if you don't change, then the rain soon comes. See, you might win some, but you just lost one.
Ah, there you go, 30 minutes in the mix, something like that.
That flew.
Didn't it just?
Honestly, I thought you had another 20 minutes left on that mix.
Oh, that's the rest of the show. So, in no particular order, although I will start with the one I started with, just because I know it's there. Freak Show, and that's by Jeroboam, and that is on the Space Grapes label. Really doing some great stuff from the Netherlands. Unbelievable stuff. Really like Space Grapes. Apparently live, they're on fire. We need to see them live. Last week it was Sandra Slot, wasn't it? She played the Mystic Beauty on the other side of this.
Yes, that's true.
After that was a Dave Lee remix of Kabbalah and Ashiwo Ara. Dave Lee and Doug Gomez remixes. Nice. Something from just the beginning of the year. Maybe it was last year. Who cares?
I don't think it was. Just it crept in on the 1st, I think, of this year.
All right. Opolopo, a reworks, and Go Get It. The Opolopo tweak.
Great tune.
Multi-tracks. Some guy's been making these. He's been very busy this year. Multi-track, that was the Multi-track 02, which was the David Bowie edit of Let's Dance.
I hear he's a bit of a dick.
Bit of a knob.
Yeah.
Strata. Wouldn't be right without playing one of them, one sure, would it? After the Rain, that was the Dave Lee alternative remix. He got the 2 in there this year. Might be some more later. Also played another one from Space Grapes, which came out this year. I did double check, yes. Setback, and by Mad Honey. Absolutely love that record. So well recorded. Also played a brand new Hip Hop 45. Kind of Shook Ones Part 2 by Benny Reed. There's another great version. There's loads of versions on that 45. Very nice. I might play that again later.
Are they all 30 seconds long?
Yes.
There's loads of versions on this 45.
Usually this time of the year it's very bad for buying records, you know. But anyway, managed to find a load of new stuff. And finally, DJ Bacon, all the way from Australia.
Bloody hell, mate.
Oh, records upside down.
Factoid.
Ladies Quest Volume 1, DJ Bacon. Thanks for sending me doubles of that. Fantastic. Lovely version.
I think that was just to stop it from melting.
Yes.
Oh, one of them was for me.
Yeah, no.
You never know, you know.
Well, so, this is the background.
He's dropped himself in there, honey, yeah?
Well,
you're keeping the doubles when you know for a fact one of them's for me.
Well,
shocking, that, Lee. That is shocking, that, Lee.
You don't play 45s.
I've got a nice collection, actually.
You've got 4.
Yeah.
How many have you got?
About 60.
60?
Uh-huh.
You liar.
On my mother's life.
Well, are they stolen from your mother?
No.
Right.
Just what I've picked up.
Okay, so that was it. That was the rundown. And this in the background is Presto. And this is on the Mukatsuko label.
Great label.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Nick, for sending me the promos this year, and send me lots more next year. Now, John's got a selection. It's your turn. He's bought loads of vinyl this week.
Well, it's just stuff that I bought this year, really. And I checked all the dates on the back in the half an hour that I had before I came out. So Nicola had us buying rugs today, and I had to go back to the shop 3 times. Nice. I think she just said, well, it's not your birthday yet, so I'm going to put you through a little bit of pain. As far as I'm concerned, this is one of the albums last year, especially hip-hop wise. It's Denzel Curry. And this is just
there seems to be no partition between the song.
There's not.
So I just blended it there.
Just blend it, mate. This is absolutely killer. I played this as soon as it came out on the 7.
walking with my back to the sun. Keep my head to the sky. Me against the world is me, myself, and I like daylight. Got in touch with my soul. Trading softly on the path down the rockiest road. Life isn't ice cream without monopoly dough. The property grows in value, and rightfully so. I gotta have it. I see the way the people get treated is problematic. They ready to set us up for failure. It's systematic. But when I felt it, my eyes melted. The selfish are constantly profiting off the helpless. I never do my team green, make the team green like the Celtics. The ones that ain't making it overzealous, they show and tell us. Throughout history, earning cheddar, they form and break out nickel-plated chrome Berettas. The same old story in a whole different era. I'm watching massacres turn to running mascara. But anywho, for the pain, see what this Henny do, so we can see what lies beneath as we pull up a swig of truth. The sunset says I sip a few, the sky turns a different hue, farther from the color blue. The nighttime has arrived, I recline for the evening. I'm hawking down the next goal, the names ain't Steven. I started in a nightmare, so pinch me, I'm dreaming. I'm killing off my demons, cause my soul's worth redeeming. As I told my cigarette, which I don't even smoke. Walking on this dirty ass road. Clear a path as I keep on walking. Ain't no stopping in this dirty, filthy, rotten, nasty little world we call a home. They get Mickey's popping, ain't no option for my partners, so they resort to scams and robbing. Take away stress, we ganja copping, blow it all out, it's all forgotten. Keep on walking, ain't no stopping in this dirty, filthy, rotten, nasty little world we call a home. They get Mickey's popping, ain't no option for my partners, so they resort to scams and robbing. Take away stress, we ganja copping, blow it all out, it's all forgotten. Walking with my back against the sun. I've been running all my life, that's way before my life begun. Since my birth and seconds on earth, I've been the first one to confront all of these cycles that get recycled, making it stifle while I stunt. Roll me a blunt so I'll forget it, but them in the details look so vivid. Went through a lot of shit in the last year, then I said fuck it, I'ma handle my business. I've been 180 to talk to one lady, she been regulating on how I feel. Describe it as raw and real. I'm dealing with all the ills, I'm tearing up like I'm on Dr. Phil. Ain't no use, you gotta walk. Ain't no use, you gotta walk. Who the fuck said stop the trap, bruh? Let a real nigga talk. I walk from the bitches, I walk from the friendship, I walk from some ditches. Cause lately my nigga, I'm feeling indifferent. I wish y'all the best and believe that I meant it. Sentence, run no sentence. Pray to God for repentance. Beat the odds at all costs, so I won't share it with my infant. Way before he start crawling. Watch my sins keep balling.
So John, is that your favourite Rap 45 of this year?
Keep walking.
Yeah, I think so. No, the Coast Contra as well.
Of course. But they haven't released any vinyl, have they? That's the other problem.
The thing is, I never really liked Denzel Curry until this album. I think his first album there was bits on it, but this album, just every song is killer all the way through.
It's that loop as well, though. It's absolutely wonderful, that loop.
I love the way he goes from traditional hip hop to trap, though, in one track. Beautiful.
So another record that's just pipped in on the release before the end of this year is this by Curtis Vodka. What a great name. On the label Deep Fried Music, another great name. And an amazing great tune called Homeless Funk. Great name.
You're listening to Great FM. It's great.
Smoove and Turrell.
Get in your dome and it won't stop. You get the feeling, non-stop appealing. 24 tracks to slide on the rhythm, It's in stereo, my voice just carry-o. All up in your brain, yes, the membrane, I let it flow. With my lyrics, till the spirit you feel it. Wicked is the track, in fact, if you don't believe it now. Who, what, when, why, or how. Global is the cause, yes, y'all, as we put it down. I am the Jackster, master, rhyme blaster. Down with my man Greg B, dual disaster. And the kid nut to make you say, what the? Proceed to get your head bobbing and shake your butt to your bones. I'm Jack Jones, forever on my own. As you chill and feel the vibe by the 3 full grown.
That's love that you will surely know.
Yeah.
You feel it in your body down to your bones.
To your bones, y'all.
Rolling through the love that we will show.
Yes, sir.
Projecting right here from my microphone.
2 times for that new dealer. It's for the love, y'all. Yes, not about the thriller. The payola. Folks here will show ya proper salute and tribute as we blow up inside of your mind with glorious tune is. The Van Groovers beat, show your love as we do this. Bible-less your share, can't miss this. Audible treats for your ear, causing bliss. The super spectac with the knack in your mind. Flow on the go with the beat intertwined. All up in the pocket, I disperse my rhyme. I keep it on the humble and steady on my grind. I ride it all precise and keep it all in sync. Drop a jewels to the fool here to make you just think. Stop and blink the missing link, here to fill the gaps. As you chill and feel the vibe, just catch a soul clap, yeah.
That you will surely know.
Yeah.
You feel it in your body down to your bones.
To your bones, y'all.
Rolling through the love.
It wouldn't be right unless I played this. Really proud of this remix. Big up to Greg Blackman and Odyssey on the vocals.
I've got a lot of time for Big Greg. Like,
He's
what
great,
a voice,
man.
man. What
Greg.
a lovely lad as well.
And this is originally put together by Vice Beats.
To your bones, y'all.
A full album dedicated to Dilla, J Dilla. Officially endorsed by J Dilla's mother. That is out on 45 this year.
Mrs. Dilla.
Yes, yes, y'all.
Yes, yes, y'all.
Y'all.
That's a tribute to Dilla.
Gene Dilla.
Yes.
To the beach, y'all. Yes, yes, y'all. To the beach, y'all. Yes, yes, y'all. Yes, yes, y'all.
That's love that you will surely know. When you feel it in your body down to your bones. Rolling through the love that we will show. Projecting right here from my microphone.
John, this is your selection. Let you tell them what it is.
Harvey Sutherland. I could have played any track off this album. Absolutely incredible. Came out at the start of the year and I've never stopped listening to it. This track's Age of Acceleration. Check it out, my man.
she does the admin. She likes music a lot, so they've given her a slot. They've called it Sandra's slot. They've called it Sandra's slot.
So, I wasn't going to play Sandra's slot, but because the jingle told us to, then we shall.
You're going to have to give us a couple of seconds to get this thing up. That's what I say to all the lads.
The chat-up line of the century. I'll just get me caught. I've scored.
This is Real People, and it's called Butterflies, remixed by Immaculate. Check it out, my man.
What have you done?
Oh, I've done the old mistake.
Oh, classic. He's done the old...
Well, I wasn't expecting it. It was your mistake that created my mistake.
I love the mistakes, though.
Oh, this is terrible, this. Like, all I want to do is, like, you know, be immaculate like this.
Shows we're human, you know what I mean? There it is.
I'm only human.
Well, isn't that nice? Is that the remix, is it, John?
Yeah, I think so, I just... Shazandra sent us all up against the wall. Yeah,
Shazandra. So I'm going to play the best tune of this year, Crimea River.
Now you say You cried the long night through. Your name cry me a river. Cry me a river. I cried a river over you. And now you say you're sorry for being so untrue. Oh, cry me a river. Cry me a river. I cried a river. Told me you were through with me, and now you say you love me. Well, just to prove you do. Well, your name, cry me a river. I wanna see you cry. I cried a river over you. Hey, I cried a river over you. Wept a river over you. Let me hear you now. And let me hear you now.
Wow, what a version.
Magic.
Unbelievable. That is the voice of Betty Black and the Family Fortune, Cry Me a River. That is on Skyline Recordings. A friend of mine runs that label. We all know who that is, don't we, John?
We certainly do. Certainly do. We certainly do.
Well, that's my single of the year anyway, 45 of the year, even though that wasn't what I picked for the 45 live selection. That, what a version that is, though. Amazing. And there's a lovely instrumental on the other side, rife for sampling the drums.
Simple things forevermore.
And it wouldn't be right without playing this album, something from this album anyway.
I brought it as well.
Of course you did. Crack as that. Beautiful album.
Simple things forevermore. I'll be taking off like a bird I saw.
achei o lugar, viu? Escondido. Achei. Acabei de achar o escondido lugar. Agora eu vou mexer. Achei.
Alright, John, what's this one then?
It's a Cosmic Connection from the album Hidden Places on Pont Neuf, and that track is...
Oh, you did buy it in the end then?
La Cura.
What did you pay for this?
Quite a lot of money.
Apparently they charge you more for the post than the actual record.
Yeah, it was about 45 quid in post from France. How much of a pay take
It would be cheaper, you know, to get an EasyJet flight there.
It probably would. Knock on the door, buy it.
Have a weekend in France.
Yeah, stay with Roman. You know what I mean? Pay for all of Roman's drinks for a full weekend and then come home.
Now, listen up. A few things that we've got to talk about on today's show. Obviously, what a great year it's been. We did an amazing show. Everybody, the Boiler Shop last week was unbelievable. That's our Christmas annual party.
It was truly incredible.
It was fantastic.
There was bits of that night where I felt like I was in the crowd. It was just, it was incredible, really brilliant.
I was really excited, and then everything went a bit downhill, should we say, when Dave, our sax player behind me, let one of those what they call it, pyrotechnics, filled with like kind of gold dust, and I just opened a can and it all went in my can, so I was drinking like literally bits of metal basically. Then
you can't polish a turd, but you can roll it in sparkles.
So I ditched that can, opened another one, and guess what happened?
You done it again. You did it 4 times.
I was furious. Anyway, it was a great party. Thanks very much. Also got to say massive thanks for everyone who listens to the show, who's had an enormous, we're totally overwhelmed, an enormous whip round for me and John, and bought us too many gifts.
Just incredible, honestly. Like when I seen Mark the day in there, he showed with all the things. As closest I've been to tears in in a long time. Happy tears.
You didn't know what to say, did you?
I didn't. No, I was completely blown away.
That was amazing.
But can I just say, like, you're all amazing. Thank you very much. Totally wasn't needed, but totally appreciated.
Yep.
We love you all.
Now, what else was I going to say? Oh, yes. Just got released today on the internet. We have managed to book, me and Julian from the Clooney have managed to book The Far Side to play in Newcastle next year. I am totally ecstatic about this. They're my favourite band in the world of all time. The greatest 2 albums ever made. Of course, we are. I'll be DJing at it, but I'll be having kittens when I'm there. Anyway, so the tickets went on sale today. We've already done 100 straight off the bat, which is not bad, is it?
Not bad at all.
So, yeah, there you go. We'll look out for that. It's at the Boiler Shop in Newcastle, the 22nd of March next year. It will definitely sell out. There's loads of hype about this one. So, there you go.
30 years of The Far Side, isn't it, as well?
It is, yeah. They're celebrating The Bizarre Ride, their first album. Now, obviously, there's a lot of controversy because they kind of split up years ago over a lot of beef, but they've got back together -1. So they're just missing Booty Brown, but it is a show with Imani, Slim Kid Trey, and Fat Lip. So there you go.
Tony Lemesma's going to be there as well.
Totally Mike Bandoni. All right, then. I don't know whether this came out this year. I'm sure it did. I'm going to play it anyway, so I don't care. I'm playing this one for you, John.
Thank you.
Listen to the situation, my son. I'm a serious cancer. All fun is done. For the time, the people correspond the rhyme to is valid. The best you will find.
Living in CI, who the hell am I? Agent rock issues, I get fly. Cool with the ripping guy, keep a handle. Cause if you don't, I'll wax you down like a candle.
Be love, I'm a top biller. Part-time killer, permanent chiller. Son of Sam Killer, the horror in the villa. Unlike the rest, the best, I am a thriller.
Kill it or shoot it, bite it and distribute it. But either way, the two's unconstituted. Styling and wilding, constantly smiling. We'll keep trooping in a place called
Strong Island. I got sex, I was born in Brooklyn, New York, but now Long Island effect.
That's word to her.
It's about out east, we got the talent eating it up like a Sunday feast.
Hear from the doctor, go get the priest, cause as of now, MCs should decease. Straight from the mic, all trouble release. You wanna slice like a cake, I'll dish you a piece.
I need a scratch, now my battery's banging. Sorry for the force of me to leave you hanging. I'm good to go so that you know my words flow. I got the voice that's choice, kicking in this demo.
Getting fully paid with my man Andrew Jackson. My bank account and Ben Franklin just maxed. So I sit court, while my 50s I saw it. Once in a while I lounge about in the gear that I brought.
Taking daily shopping sprees with major credit cards. Buying up before disregard. Money ain't the object cause I got it to fling. My lower closet swirl the valley and the upper chest king.
Step up on the platform, kid, if you're so irate. We complete with the feed, it's not added to fate. Test your skills if you will, don't let us trouble your fate. But the almighty TBC force, the boss with some great Strong Island.
Like a video game, an errorless computer. The stock of file is wild, improve to groove you, move you and soothe your every emotion. Just put your trust in us and have devotion.
The voices on the set is your magic potion. You're rocking this like it's shit that's in motion. Other MCs take the cold tone and panic. This ain't the ship like it was a Titanic.
Billy Taylor known to rock the mic right, excelling through the air like the Concorde in flight. I can chill to the max to hold my place like a kite. But either way, on any day, I'm guaranteed to excite you.
Here's a preview of our latest debut. What's coming next? Don't try to answer cause you ain't got a clue. You could bite,
but it's not wise.
All I do is sue at your expense. Me and B gain $1 million or two.
I chew a reunion, play the corner with brews. Eat the fly seafood, the restaurants that snooze. Roll out the windows in the limo while I'm cruising the deuce. When out a girl, just a man and take an in for seduce.
Playing the field, serving no kind of use. Lingering on for the funky rhymes I produce. Jerry Woods is my name, aka AJ. Just hit your out in the situation, you ain't got sex. Strong Island.
So that was one of those book clenching moments when I did this as a mashup, obviously using the JVC Force vocals. beautiful vocals.
This is great
And
story.
I was over the moon that Upalopo, sorry, not Upalopo, Unops, released on his label. This is a test pressing. I'm sure it was this year. Anyway, and somebody posted it online and tagged one of the rappers in it on Instagram, and I was like, oh, who's that? Looked into his profile, said rapper from JVC Force. I was like, oh no, I'm going to get in trouble here. He just messaged me and went, oh, hey man, that's a great version. I love it. You're doing vinyl, right? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, right, well, just send me a copy. That's all I asked. And I was like, what a cool kid.
What a lush guy.
I mean, it's not like we're making any money here. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's just the point of like...
Well, yeah, but at the same time...
That's the problem with bootlegs, isn't it?
It's keeping his music alive, though, isn't it? Fresh years.
Anyway, I started this version, then did another version, and then I played you them both, and I went, which version do you like? And you went, release both. So I did. The other version's on the other side. Obviously, that's what other sides are for.
Is that the A side or the B side, though? Is
well,
it double A?
You decide.
It's double A for me.
You D-side.
Yeah, D-side.
Bizarre ride to the far side. So, JVC Force, respect, massive. One of the biggest classic rap records of all time. So, speaking of similar stories, many years ago, there was a rapper that did this track, which is like crazy hip-hop tune, and nobody ever heard of him again. Well, until now, someone has teamed up with him. I don't know who it is. They've got together and they're like, right, let's do another tune. The rapper was called Uptown, and he's got such a distinctive voice. And Dope on Plastic was the tune. But this is his brand new song, which has just literally come out. This is called They Better Recognize.
Now, we found out if you take a whole group of super bad dudes and hang them in together, they'll make some music, you dig? Somebody's got to start it. So here we go. Music, y'all.
Continuing consecutively and undisputed. Move it or I shoot it, cause suckers get prosecuted. Never have I been met yet. It's mandatory, the story of glory. And rap is the category. Many can claim fame, but can't do the same things I do. Me, I taught Bruce Lee Kung Fu. Lyrically inclined, tough like moonshine. Designed to intertwine and cure like iodine. Bright as the sunshine, caressing the coastline. No line pantomime, clean like turpentine. Suckers get colorblind. They can no longer find a one-of-a-kind rhyme competing with this line. No one can count on mine. Let me remind you, I'm always in front of and never behind you. Ready and ample to run on and trample any MCO, and here's an example. Cleverly I've been flowing into a systematical style that I've been holding back for a while, cause they're biters. But if I automatically decline what is rhythmatically designed, then I cannot be what is defined as a writer. So then I independently came up with the style, but put shame up on any MC that come against me. Besides, I don't wanna start a flow that keep me on the go and put other rappers on the throw, cause I already got my eyes on the prize. They better recognize all around the jack like the running jack. Venom of microphones, overthrowing all thrones, leaving the mark of skulls and the crossbones. Label the felony. Those who don't remember me, I'm on the science poster for murder in the 3rd degree. GETLOOSE, one of the 4 assassins. Pupil number 3. I'm better known for when that speed rap's done. So if you really want some of this, you'll have to step up and come get some. But that's one pile of many styles I got. My temperature's ready to hit hot. Listen to my gunshot. Rat-a-tat-tat of the automatic sprays one. You can get this from where, son? I'm a mathematic, fanatical, radical master killer. And I'm locally, vocally known as a blood spiller. Do or die is the motto of Bed-Stuy. Yes, in rock, A-N on rest I. But wild get I. Fly so I'm O. Never have you heard a reverse rhyme on the radio. Feel too ready, I'm any rap editor. And I'm that, no, I, a better competitor. Hey. All around the jack like the running maniac.
There you go, that's Uptown. Now the artist's name is Beats in Progress. It's actually produced and mixed by Tough Cut, and that was released in September this year.
What a voice, man.
Amazing. What's the chance? Step dope or plastic? I love that old school tune. Right, we're going to bring you kicking and screaming into the brand new age of great dance electronic music.
You'll never guess who's just come on the chat.
Who's that then?
Eric from Odessa.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I can't believe it, man.
Hello, Eric.
Hello, Eric. You're having a lovely, well, not a lovely time, but you're out of there and you're in Vienna, I think, at the minute. Yeah, with the family.
Wow.
Good luck to you, brother. You know what that you will we love you, man. You're a fantastic guy with a beautiful family.
What's this then, John? This is one of your choices?
This
choices?
This is a Newcastle label called Listens.
Oh, yes.
And this is an incredible tune. I absolutely love the bass in it. I think it's recorded between Newcastle and Berlin, funnily enough.
Not that far then. Coming up after this, I'm going to play you a brand new test pressing by Crash Slaughter. Stay tuned. Well, isn't that just wonderful?
Absolutely stunning, that tune.
Now, many months ago, could even be years, Crash sent me this mix he did. He just did it for fun, just,
we were buzzing off. We were probably buzzing off it, though.
Probably in lockdown, I would imagine, because he got really creative, as we all did. Some of us did. And I always said, you should release that. He was like, yeah, I might. And then obviously he did loads of other things.
This is Crash Law, and I might release that at some point.
And he has, lo and behold.
I can't believe we got those beautiful test pressings, Crash. Thank you very much.
So
I love you, bro.
What we're going to do is we're going to play one on every show for the rest of our lives. No, it's in 4 parts.
4 parts,
So I'm just going to play part 1 and see how we get on. Enjoy this. This is Crash Slaughter.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, a Crash just to get things off with a bang, we've cut these special records for the trade. Some of them are winning discs with a prize of £10 cash. To find out which one this is, over to the noisometer computer, which is randomly selecting the winning discs. They're packed in a bright new bag, and there's a new range of flavours, including all the old favourites, to suit everyone's taste.
Return with us now to those thrilling days of yesteryear. From out of the past come the thundering beats.
He's a goddamn one-man slaughterhouse, that's what he is.
Usually on the trains that downtown a lot, you know, like 14th Street, things like that. Things that nobody really travels a lot. But like on Saturdays by Central Park, the Central Park train, a lot of the guys like to scribble on the trains there.
Any clean trains? Well, when the new ones come out, the first day they're clean, but after that...
They say Tacky did because they said that he started when he was 10 years old and now he's 19 or 20. Tacky 183, now there's a kid 10 years old taking his place. The same thing like his name.
It's got like four or five different colors, polka dots and everything, it's all marked up. And sometimes like you've seen it on some of the other trains, they paint black on the windows. The whole window is black so you can't see how it's feeling crazy. I don't know why they do that.
Let's dance, yeah. Put on your red shoes and dance the blues. Let's dance to the sound of playing on the radio. Let's dance while color lights up your face. Let's dance, sway through the crowd to a lifting
Doctors and physiologists tell us that every substance taken into the body by any means, eating, drinking, smoking, inhaling, or injecting, enters into the complex functioning of the body and affects its condition. A responsible person, therefore, won't take any substance into his body system that has a potential for hurting or damaging it. But increasing numbers of young people today are introducing substances into their bodies that endanger not only their own personal welfare, but the welfare of society too. In the companion film strip to this one, we point out some facts about the misuse of drugs and chemicals, sniffing model airplane glue, taking amphetamines and barbiturates, pet pills and sleeping pills. In this film strip, we want to examine some facts about the abuse of marijuana and LSD. As in the other film strip, every statement about the effects of taking marijuana and LSD is taken from official reports and documents of the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, U.S. Bureau of Narcotics, World Health Organization of the United Nations, and the American Medical Association. There is a growing movement in our country to legalize marijuana. Supporters of the idea argue that marijuana is not a narcotic, and furthermore, that it is non-addictive. What are the facts? Marijuana is obtained from the Indian hemp plant, or Cannabis sativa. It has been used for its drug effects since ancient times, and has been known by many names. In Arabia, it is called hashish. In North Africa, keef. In India, ganja, charas, or bang. And in China, majen. In the United States, marijuana is usually taken into the body by smoking. The flowering tops of the plants are cured by drying, then crushed and rolled into crude homemade cigarettes with the ends folded or twisted. Legally, marijuana is not considered a narcotic drug under the federal law, but it is considered a narcotic under state laws. Most medical authorities agree that marijuana is not physically addictive, like morphine and heroin. Legalize marijuana, legalize marijuana, legalize marijuana, legalize marijuana.
You lack the minerals and vitamins, irons in the niacin. Fuck who did I offend? Rappers sit back, I'm about to begin. Bout foul talking score, never even walk the walk. More or less destined to get tested.
Sending big love to Crash Slaughter. Thank you very much for the test pressing. It is a beautiful thing.
Absolutely made my crimbo.
What's in the future?
Cheers, mate.
The change of rappers.
And I got it the day before my birthday as well, so let's just call it a birthday present, brother.
To blow you out of the frame.
Well, you've already had your present off me. You remember what that was? I gave you it 6 months ago. Nah.
Oh, do I? It
What was it? Come on.
Blue Note.
Yes.
Jazz album.
Yes. A bit on Blue Note, I guess.
Yeah. No. It was the album that I had been looking for
Northern Coltrane.
In ages. John Coltrane.
Yes.
Thank you, mate.
I should have just kept it all this time.
No, it would have been pointless. I've had it on about 20 times, so.
Speaking in tongues about what you did, but you never done it. Admit it, you bit it, cause the next man.
So how are you going to spend your birthday anyway, John?
Anyway, you've got us a Farside ticket, haven't you?
No.
Yeah, you have.
There's no guest list whatsoever.
There is for me.
Not when I'm running this show.
There is for me, so that means that's my birthday present as well. Thanks, man.
Well,
what a beautiful guy.
I told you years ago, right, when I met you, look, just pick it, because he hates his birthday, right? I said, look, just pick any day of the year and call it your birthday and then have a party. So now you've just picked it. That's it. Every year now, 22nd of March. That's it. Celebrate the Farside gig.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's part one, Crash Slaughter. Next week we'll play, well, if we're here next week, we'll play you the part 2 and so forth and so on, and part 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7
and 8 and 9 and 10. As long as that kid keeps pumping music out, it'll be on our shows.
Right, I've got another one from Multitracks here. It's a difficult one. This is the most recent one, and I didn't know which one to go for. I literally just put it on. Let's see which one I've put on, which side.
1, 2, 1.
Shaka Khan and Neil Harland on bass.
Get in, me favourite.
difficult for me to say I love you. It wouldn't be difficult if you would say the same. And believe me when I tell you that I know you very well. I know you like to know my name. I think that I have met you somewhere in my dreams. I may never have met you at all. And I know you must be thinking, what a silly girl. I know you're every thought and scheme. I wake up to the feeling each morning. I'm going back to late at night. I know you. Like I feel the sun in the morning. Like I see the moon at night. I know you as if I've known you all my life. I know you. I we're not strangers. You'll open up your eyes and know me too. You see that we were meant to be together, my dear. And now the rest is up to you. I wake up to the feeling each morning. I'm going back to late at night. I know you. Like I feel the sun in the morning. Like I see the moon at night. I feel you as if you were a part of me. I know you. Like I feel the sun in the morning.
I've got so much to fit in this week's show, it's impossible, literally. A whole year's worth. But ironically, every time I look for a record, I go, oh yeah, that's a great song. And then I look at the year and I go, actually, that was 2016.
That was 1963.
1989. Still living in the past, me, like the best place to be.
It's a brand new track from 1934. Life is just a bowl of cherries. Coming up next.
You're listening to Cruise FM. Cruising nowhere.
This is an absolute Bobby Dazzler by Bobby Bigfoot from 1911. It's an absolute corker called My Rose Has Left Me.
Neil Holland on the bass there.
I'll tell you what, man. Ernie McCone is a great bassist, and he's in Strata, and he's one of the best kids I've met.
He's everywhere, isn't he?
He's just a lovely guy. But I'd love to put Ernie up against Neil.
That would be a night out.
Oh, that would be the best. That would be a bass exploration.
Bass off.
A total, man. The two of them, I think, could take each other to a new level. And what would it be?
We should do a gig with two bass players. I once saw Funkadelic and they had two bass players and it was absolutely amazing.
Honestly, in all my career, them are the two best bassists I've ever played with.
Right, now.
Sorry, everyone else.
Listen, earlier in this year, we went to see this guy and he was the loveliest guy we've ever met in our lives. Love this.
Oh, this is fantastic.
What a tune.
What a guy.
In the moonlight, I drift in between. Caught up in the feeling of my calypso dream. Crickets are singing. I strum my guitar as hazy colors shoot down from afar. I feel myself high like a cloud.
It's a magical potion. Crickets are singing. I strum my guitar. A rainbow of color shooting down from the stars. Magical rolling. High like a cloud. Dancing, dancing. Emotion.
Thomas and the Pains. What an amazing guy, what an amazing band, and what an amazing night that was, and what an amazing album this is. Amazing! Now, we're both going for this one. We're going to squeeze this one in. We've got 20 minutes left. And this is Cootie Man.
I got you this just because I love you.
Sitting on the edge of the water, feeling like the world is waiting for us to fall in love again. Pouring minutes into hours, all we ever needed is time to make us understand. My lady, I'm going crazy. You are my everything. My everything. My baby. I'm going crazy. I'll give you everything. My everything. Everybody says forever. You say never, I'm lost. I don't know what to say. Sitting on the edge of the water. Wish you'd come and pull me inside and love me all the way. My lady, I'm going crazy. You are my everything. My everything. My baby. I'm going crazy. I'll give you everything. My everything. My lady. I'm going crazy.
It does feel a bit like we're playing all the records we played in the last week's show. It just so happens
just
all the best
so
music was
happens.
released late in the year, wasn't it?
I was just saying to Smoove there, I'd send Cutty Man a message saying, look, I love this album, you know, thanks very much for, you know, like, producing it, incredible. And he went, whoa man, Smoove and Turrell are getting in touch with me.
What a letdown.
Absolutely lovely guy, man.
So, speaking of such same things of like playing music that we play every single week on the show, it feels that way anyway.
We've definitely played this one.
Yeah.
But I'm not being funny, it's one of the best tracks of the year, so it has to be in here.
And there you go, you heard it last.
And look, we're losing.
definitely my favourite EP of the year.
Incredible, isn't it?
I honestly tripped out when I heard this online. I was like, oh my days. Common Saints. It's a shame there's not a full album with that.
It's in my bag as well.
Unbelievable
Brag
stuff.
alert.
Brag alert.
Factoid.
So this is one of John's selections. Coming up next is an album called Floyd by who?
Molinex. It's a great album. I just love his playing. Very poppy as well, you know, like that sort of
balloons.
Yeah.
Superb stuff. Now remember, our good mate Ronnie Foster released an album this year. So I thought we have to get this in. Oh yeah, Reboot.
You are now entering John's brain. The beautiful sounds of chill, of dance, of romance. Am I blue? Am I green? Orange or some other color? My legs are long, but my wings do fly. My eyes are short, and I don't tell a lie. Life can be crazy, life can be good. I'll only eat pickle if I'm in the mood.
That's the question.
It's been the question
for many year.
I think for 15 years. No one's ever got the answer yet.
No. I don't think
mental, isn't it?
There'll never be an answer.
No one's ever got the answer to that.
It's like the never-ending sellotape.
It's This is Loz Goddard. This is a brilliant album. Balloon Tree Road, Manchester boy. I think he's only about 19 or 20. He just knows what he's doing. Check it out, my man.
He's a bit like you, John. He doesn't know how old he is.
Exactly.
Go on then, go for it.
This is Just for Rich in Arizona.
Oh yeah.
Zexery Ted doing my thing. Oh, but I haven't plugged it in again.
Classico.
Oh, what an
He's not doing his thing, is he?
Oh, it's this new phone, man. It's the kiss of death.
It's nothing to do with the phone.
It's not. It doesn't feel right in
the
the hand.
idiot that holds it.
No, it doesn't. It just doesn't feel right in the hand, so I don't know what I'm doing with it. Right, I'm ready to go.
What is it? Well, nobody but you, baby. I'm doing my real thing. Well, nobody but you, baby.
Good choice, Rich. Good choice. Never had my headphones on. It helps if I put them on. I'm as bad as John. Put your headphones on. I'm as bad as John. Yeah, X-Ray Ted on a 45. I remember playing this a while ago. Yeah, good choice.
I'm doing my thing. With nobody but you, baby. I'm doing my real thing. With nobody but you, baby. What is it? I'm doing my baby. I'm doing my baby. I'm doing my thing. With nobody but you, baby. I'm doing my real thing. With nobody but you, baby. I'm doing my thing. I'm doing my real thing. Nobody but you, baby. What is it? I'm doing my thing.
This isn't from this year, but this goes especially out to Beth and Sean. Have a great new year.
Put a smile upon your face. Do the best you can in every way. Do what you like till you die your day. You'll die happy. Do the best you can. Don't you think it's time you really smile? Never breathe a word of giving up. Don't you think it's time you lived it up? You'll die happy. Live your own life. You'll die happy. Ain't no sense in crying. Enjoy their life. Ain't it good? Ain't it nice? You only reap just what you sow. Live for love and let it show. 'Cause Judgment Day is growing near. Listen up, I'll be in your ear.
What a monster tune, eh?
Incredible, man.
You would die happy if you had this on.
I think, you know, when my coffin's going down.
Burn happy.
I swear to God, this tune's getting played like. No, that's a bit morbid, like.
You won't have much choice, though. You'll be like, no, don't play that.
No, but I'm just saying, Smoove, you know. Because obviously you're made of Teflon, so
I'll be long gone, you know.
Bollocks.
You'll be at my funeral going, take it off.
That's right, it'll only be Mike Porter left, won't it?
Exactly.
Crying by yourself.
Hey, look, it's classic o'clock. They don't make them like they used to, do they?
Right, everyone, that's the buffet open. The buffet's open. If you'd like to go and get your little sandwiches, maybe a couple of crisps, don't go mad, though, because it's for everyone.
Big John in the corner, you know who you are. Big John.
Fat Pat. Hands off the volleyball.
Get to the back.
Fat Pat, hands off the volleyball. We've told you twice. Those prawns are for everyone.
Everyone. I said everyone. Get to the back. Well, it's, like I said, it's classic o'clock. They don't make them like they used to.
They don't, though.
People can't pass a hit man.
They don't make them like they used to. It's classic. Oh, come.
I got to get on the good foot. Going down to the crib and let all hang out. Well, some people know, but it's about going down to the crib and let it all hang out. Well, some people know, but it's about where people give a sign and shake their hands and dancing to the music, they ain't fine band. They're dancing on the good foot. I got to get on the good foot. I got to do it on the good foot. Do it with your good foot. I said the long hair hippies and the afro blacks, they all get together across the tracks and they party on the good foot. You know the dance on the good foot. Dance on the good foot. Ain't nothing going on but the rent. A whole lot of bills and my money spent. And that's on my bad breath. You know my face is getting short and I got the blues. job and I paid my dues on the good foot. On the good foot. I got to get on the good foot. Hey, on the good foot. Get on the good foot. Come on, hit it down. You got it. Get it. Get it. Shop it now. Come on, get it done.
Farmer man. I go from ship scouts to hip hop to bebop to p-funk, cutting it up shit to turn a tree into a tree trunk. Cause we sunk ships from the Pacific to the Atlantic. I dig dips who got the hips that are gigantic. Cause I'm frantic, take you in a frenzy. Taking you out is easier than pulling a puller out of a Benzie. Bots while I rock the orthodox style to make you squirm. Yes, I come from Cali already know I do not have a perm. I stand firm on the mic device when I get nice. Don't roll the dice if you can't pay the price. I got more flavor than 7-Eleven Slurpees. Imagine can't admit he got AIDS, fuck it, I got herpes. Shit.
I love that.
Great,
I got herpes. Yeah. The greatest hip hop album of all time. Absolutely wonderful stuff. The Far Side and the Soulflower remix. The first time that ever came out was on the brand new Heavies album, Heavy Rhyme Experience
Heavy
Volume
Rhyme
1.
Experience, aye.
What happened to Volume 2, eh?
I think Simon just had enough, you know.
That would be amazing if they did Volume 2 now.
It would be incredible, but who would they get back though, Smoove?
I know. I'd have to produce it. Now, it's Classic O'Clock, as we said, and I ordered the 12-inch of this, and Tubes introduced me to this. We actually sampled it on one of our first tunes. Yes, it doesn't matter, never got released because it got sacked, didn't it? So,
I'm not being funny, Smoove. We've had
go
to
get the fucking sample clearance.
We've had to melt 20,000 records.
That's the truth. Kid Creole and the Coconuts, I'm a Wonderful Thing. tuned into the Classic O'Clock Happy Hour of the Northern Coal Experience. Are you experienced? Are you enjoying yourself? And if not, fuck off.
As simple as that. Factoid.
And that's your advice in life. If you don't fuck off, then come and enjoy it, and don't fuck off.
Stay there with Fat Pat eating all the vol au vents.
Get to the back, Pat, you fat get.
I love Fat Pat.
Leave some for the kids, Pat.
She loves vol au vents.
Volopat. Anyway, that's Classic O'Clock, and that was Mr. Fingers Inc.
I've just got to play one more, obviously, with Terry Hall dying. I'm not going to...
I'm not going to drop my phone on the floor.
I'm not going with the specials.
You know what? Like Pat's on the dance floor, everything's rumbling all over the place.
I'm just not going to do it. What I'm going to do is Bananarama and the Fun Boy 3.
It's great.
Tune,
it's a great tune.
I'm on it, mate. I'm playing it.
You are, right? It ain't what you do.
It's the way you screw it.
Hey, it took some finding Benji B balls. But I've bloody found it. I found it in duct tape.
Doing his little moonwalk dance with his little Benji B balls.
Benji balls.
Benji's balls.
They're hanging right out.
Like a couple of little squid lips.
Let's have it. Classic O'Clock, Benji's balls.
much care for the hate men preach. For them I got no time, you know. The only thing life will hear to me is how to make it, brother, make it fine. Get your inside out. You know it makes you feel so good. Get your inside out. Do yourself some good. Yeah, do yourself some good. Alright. Whoa, yeah. Get it. Every man should stand tall. Still a lot of us are blind. If you intend to help my friend, you know you gotta do it, brother, and do it now. Get your inside out. You know it makes you feel so good. Get your inside out. Do yourself some good. Hey, do yourself some good. Cry a tear for humanity, yeah. Oh, you know I've done all I can. A man and fight insanity. You know we all need a choice in what our lives are gonna be. Better get your you better get your You better get your oh, get your inside out. You know it makes you feel so good. Get your inside out. Yeah. Do yourself some good. Hey, do yourself some good.
American Gypsy.
One of the greatest album covers of all time.
Classic o'clock. Here we are, the end of 2022. We're looking forward to 23, John.
Absolutely, I think we've got loads going forward. We're going to have a great time.
I'm looking forward to being alive.
So am I.
Alright, let's switch it up. Here we go. This is John's choice.
Switch it down.
What we're playing down to the zone.
The beautiful zone.
The
now.
quiet zone.
It's turned up, was it this week? This is a beautiful album, man. It's called, by a band called Soyuz. Force of the Wind, the album's called. Every track is beautiful.
прежний, бешено несет нас по кольцу. Город, с которым мы давно связаны, нитью событий будто предсказаны. Но там вдали сверкнет медленная для меня звезда. Придет пора прощаться, ход вещей изменит дальний путь. Я улечу, но завтра, через 2 недели, как-нибудь.
All right, we've got about 10 minutes left before we kick out of here.
I was just going to keep it going to my birthday, really.
Oh, really? Well, you know, well, you can do that in the house with that bottle of whiskey.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to get stuck into that.
Stuck into it.
Yeah. With me hip flask.
So hip.
Honest, man, that's the best present I've ever had, that hip flask. I was saying to Nicola, like, we're walking the dog on the beach the other day, it was yesterday, and I was like, that would be mint if I had a hip flask, wouldn't it? You know, like, just to warm up.
As long as you don't have to drive back home, though.
Baltic. Nah, it's alright if you just have a little sip. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about drinking half a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, but your sips just can last forever.
Nah, look, I'm a good lad when I'm out with Nicola. And that's what we're saying, and then all of a sudden I turned up today, and you lot, you little skedaddlers, had got us the best hip flask I've ever seen in my life, and I was totally like, what?
And I got me multi-track socks, courtesy of Sock Council.
That will be Reuven at Sock Council, the nicest businessman to ever deal with.
Sock Council, get your socks. Get your socks on.
Sock Council!
Get your socks on. Get your socks on your feet. Reuven, the Hoover. Right, let's classic a clock. Let's have some more classics. Oh, God, I love this song. It's amazing.
You abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore. Just a vacancy. Love don't live here anymore. When you lived inside of me, there was nothing I could conceive that you wouldn't do for me. Trouble seems so far away. You changed that right away, baby. You abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore. Just a vacancy. Love don't live here anymore. Love don't live here anymore. Just emptiness and memories of what we had before. You went away, found another place to stay, another home. You've abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore. Just a vacancy, babe. Love don't live here Through the windows of my eyes, everyone can see the loneliness inside me. Why'd you have to go away? Don't you know I miss you so and need your love? You've abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore. Just a vacancy. Love don't live here anymore. You've abandoned me.
I mean, you wouldn't sack her like, would you, if she was a singer? Jesus.
Not with that voice.
Amazing, man. Unbelievable.
Never liked her fingers, though, so maybe I could have sacked her.
Fingers too long, too spangly.
Too spangly.
Spangly fingers.
This is, we found one of Smoove's old lyric books from when he was about 18, and this is beautiful. The way we met was like pure fate. We went out together, and she called it a date. I'd write her love letters, and I'd send her things like I was smitten, when all the time I was giving it full of shit.
And even though
no, thought she didn't know that I was scheming shite, though I was an angel and really was a demon. My friends would see us walking hand in hand together. They would say she was ugly and her face was made of leather. I'd say you're right, but you really don't understand, 'cause I've got something devious, really devious planned. I'm only with her not to
show her my affection,
but because of her old man's jazz collection. We go to bed, I'd wait to see if she was asleep. Then I'd get on downstairs and I would creep. I dread the times when she tried to undress me. I'd think of someone else, Dizzy Gillespie. How I hated when she played her games. I think all of the things I did for her, Bob James. I'd tell her things only lovers would really share. I lifted the line straight from Roy Ayers. To get up at work, and she would make me all the time from A to Z. And then finally, when I'd finally ripped the whole collection, I told her how I was split the opposite direction. She didn't seem surprised at all, and later found she'd used me and she'd stolen all my James Brown.
It's a jazz thing.
It's a jazz thing.
It's a bloody right jazz thing.
Absolute jazz thing.
And her face is made of leather.
Honestly, this book is just gold.
Long time ago. I just found it there in amongst the records. I can't stop accent.
It's just fantastic.
It's contagious. Look how old pages are. Look. It's proper old, that is. Look. It's falling apart. In the dark. What else we got in here?
You'll have to do it with the accent, though.
I don't know if I can do your accent. Not their accent. Sold this one. Take me away. Oh, this is a good one. Or is it?
Or is it? I love the fact that this track's still going and you just...
Plastic people, synthetic lifestyles, fabricated lies behind those imitated smiles. Fronting on yourself with your fake attitudes, packaged personalities like microwave food.
Hey man, you gotta go with the song, you gotta drop it a little bit. You know what I mean?
You talk a lot, but I don't hear you at all.
I think you're doing Arthur Scargill
and
now.
the shit that you talk never sticks to no walls. Cover yourself in coloured contact lenses and constantly lies with those malintentions.
Neil Kinnock of the Labour Party.
Just who you are, I don't think you even know. Disguise yourself behind those name brand clothes. You persist to blow your trombone through your jawbone, but if the truth be known, you're nothing but a clone. If faces were for sale, you'd probably go out and buy one. There's a sticker on your foot that says you're made in Taiwan.
Sorry, Marie, that track was for you, but we wrecked it, you know what I mean? But
so put your face on, go paint yourself in makeup, or comb your wig, and then go wash your paper plates up.
It's just brilliant. I need this book in my life.
Oh, there's only one.
Yeah, I'm stealing it.
She's all mine. There's no need to undress her. I've just picked her up and I'm about to undress her. Peel off the covers to reveal what's within, so I can rub my fingers on her shiny black skin. She's my plastic love, the one that I adore. She gives me what I need, yet I still yearn for more. She's lying on her back, I flip her over to the B-side. The only time she speaks is when her voice gets amplified. It's sometimes hard to tell if she's 45 or 33, but all the same, she looks good to me. With her 12-inch statistics that make up a physical form, 1 in a million, she's far from the norm. She's so prolific, universal, and versatile. Her style is worthwhile. I love her texture and those shapely curves, and the hole in the middle for the purpose that it serves.
God, that's terrible.
My mother's never liked her, but I think I know why. She said that she's the reason why my bank account's so dry.
You never worked.
I don't like the fact that we be spending time together, always trying to tell me that I could do better. Don't like it when my friends are corrupt. Leave them with her. For 5 minutes she gets touched up the wrong way, misused in every way, so badly scarred that she refuses to play. If we get intimate, I always use precaution and hold her by the edges just to keep her from distortion. Then draw the curtains. I'm not sitting by the window, cause I'm 60 minutes of up and down tempos, so flexible to the point that she might snap. We even made a home video to prove that. I've had a few, but she's the one that sticks with, at least until I find another to mix with. That's obviously about vinyl, not plastic women. Wow, I would never remember these lyrics. I would never ever remember them.
I've never laughed so much in my life. Oh, God.
That's when I used to kick around with Pinnell. I used to cry laughing at this shit.
My belly's hurting.
Alright, folks, we've got to get out of here like we stole someone's lyrics.
That was
see you next time.
and Car Jim.
Good night and God bless.
Neil Kinnick of the Labour Party.
Don't vote Tory bastards.
Still here, Thatcher.
Still here, Thatcher. Keep digging for coal.
Good night, thank you everyone. It's been another pleasure.
One dimensional. Good night and God bloody bless.